I sing for you. Baka mitai kodomo nanone yume wo otekisu suite misu ga etana ise ni warai ai iga wo miseta. Gotta get my headphones on. Hold up. I love you more. Roni irani. Tuchi batete. Homani bakio. Nanoni. Nanoni. Dojushe. Sayonara. Ietano. Come on, y'all. Dame dame. Dame yo, dame dano yo. Antaga, suki de, suki te. Dore dake, siyoi yo sake daimo. Yogai mahani, omoide ga, bakametai. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream, folks. That's right. I had to do the karaoke. I've been singing the song non-stop for like a week now. I have to sing it on here. Found a karaoke version. I killed it, didn't I? Yeah, wasn't that beautiful, y'all? That was absolutely wonderful. And I messed up all my hair. Trying to get this to fit. There we go. Anyway, what's up, you beautiful people? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic day so far. See, now that we got that, let me go ahead and get this music back on. There you go. See? Alright. Alright, folks. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, this is the wellness check. Every Thursday at around 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, I get together with the community. We talk about some things. We just check on each other, make sure you're doing good. This is a way for me to get used to uploading more consistently, force me to make more video content stuff, and more importantly, get to know you guys and start to create this community thing that I've been trying to get at. You feel me? So, as always, if you're in the chat, make sure you say hi, hello, whatnot. I'm going to try to have the chat up with me. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube using Restream. So the Restream chat box is a little bit different, as it is like in a totally different spot than normal. So if I don't catch it immediately, I apologize in advance. Matter of fact, give me a moment. I'm going to try to make sure this is up at the front and ready to go. Appearance. But anyway, yeah, man, just anyway, man, yeah, for sure. There we go. So I had to make sure I got that going so I can make sure I can see what's going on, but also see my things and everything. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I like that. That'll do it. That's good. Alright, anyway, I hope you guys have been doing well. Hope you guys have been having a fantastic week so far. Sorry to have to cancel Sunday last week. I ended up having to go to Revival because I didn't really know about the Revival, and the timing of it was a little different than I was expecting. Turns out I was able to get home by like 7:30, but I didn't want to get there and then immediately go into a stream. That'd be too much for me. So I was like, yeah, we'll just push it back, do it next week. No big deal. But I do plan to do it next week. I am currently getting the details of something else going on, but I got something like right here. I don't know what that is. I think I got it off. I had to do it like my mama did, when they lick the fingers and go like a little like this. You feel me? But anyway, man. I had to get in. Had to do it next week. I do have something that I'm going to be a part of, but I should be wrapped up by that time, and I should be able to finally start doing the Breath of the Wild playthrough. So just look forward for that. I'm actually almost done with the video for Yakuza. That should be coming out within the next few days, so look forward to that. Is there anything else that I need to say off the bat? Not particularly. Yeah, so without further ado, you guys see the title. You guys know what we're about to get into. So I don't want to spend too much time on the actual wellness check itself, because I know this next part's going to take a minute. So, and I don't want to be longer than 10 o'clock, because that's normally when I want to try to wrap these things up. So I'll go ahead and get into the actual wellness check. So, big question. How's my week been going? So, overall, I think it's pretty good. I went to the doctor's appointment on Monday. I got my blood test results back. I went to go get a physical. I hadn't got one in like a couple of years. So I decided, you know what, it's about time that I go out and actually get a doctor's appointment. Went out, did all that good extra fun stuff. Got the blood drawn. I got it like a tetanus shot and like a booster. So like, you know, I'm nice and healthy now. My arm's still a little tender from the tetanus shot, because I realized I was overdue for one. But like, you know, after taking that and like the booster for the vid, I didn't have to feel sick. I tend not to feel sick from that kind of stuff. The blood test came back. They said my sugar's a little high, and since diabetes runs in my family, so I'm just taking a little medication to help monitor that. But it's definitely a wake-up call. So probably in the next week or two, depending on how finances go, maybe enrolling into a boxing gym. It was right, boxing gym. So I'm gonna be boxing because I need to start taking my weight a bit more seriously. I'm like at there, I was like 309, which I used to be 289 like in the beginning of the year. So I definitely fell off. Part of it may be due to the depression I went through during like February, and some of it was just due to my own laziness. I didn't want to cook. I didn't want to eat healthy. But I need to actually get a handle on that, because diabetes is something that I do not want at all, especially if it's something that is preventable. Luckily, things aren't too bad. According to the doctor, they said that it's like higher than like average, but like for a normal person, this would be fine. But because diabetes runs in my family, they want to be a bit proactive. So they got me on the medication. I just take one pill when I wake up, eat breakfast, all that. But other than that, I'm good. So like, I'm just happy that, outside of that everything else is normal. Nothing is going on. I'm nice and healthy. My blood, like, despite my weight, my cholesterol, my what do you call it? My blood pressure and my pulse are still really good. It's just I just need to get control of my weight a bit. It's the main thing. So, I'm take a good look at this, how big and framey I am now, because like probably by the end of the year I'm gonna slim up over here a little bit, build some muscle, gonna be looking nice. Your boy gonna be looking nice, you feel me? Let's see. That's really the main thing. Other than that, not much happened this week. I did want to show you this just real quick, because I thought this would be like a fun little thing to do right quick. So, those you don't know, I am a huge Lecrae fan. I am really big on, Christian hip hop and all that. I've recently started to listen to more of people outside of like my own comfort zone, and it's been a nice journey. But regardless, the main point is that Lecrae did this thing on Twitter. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. There we go. That's not what I want. Full screen. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so you can see right here that we got the Lecrae did this whole like little brackets thing so far. And I've been voting each one, and like we're getting close to the final. So I thought, hey, I listed all all 4 catch clothes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Personally, I am tied between the first and the third one. I really love the fourth. Second's probably on the bottom to me, but I still really love it. That's kind of where I'm at, if I'm being honest. So I was like looking at some of this, and I was like, hey, this would be a fun thing just to quickly do, right quick before we get into the whole Sonic thing. This ain't gonna, trust me, it ain't gonna take too long. I promise, folks, you're gonna get into actually talking about the Sonic music. But I just want to do this first because this is just, it's fun. I'm gonna do what I want here. So right here is like, you know, of course you go down the tweet, you can vote on the brackets. I don't know if I can zoom it in much. Gotta zoom in a bit. Nope, not how that works. So like, you know, basically it's just like finding the best song in that. And right now in the entire Church Close manifesto, we got like the 4 songs that made it to the end. Some of these I agree with, some things I don't. Personally, I think Deja Vu is goated, and No Regrets is also really good. I wish it would have made it to the Final 4. I mean, I don't agree with My Turn. Honestly, I think I'm Turn is a little overrated. If I Die Tonight is really good. So you probably know where I'm going to get with that. I should probably start over here, honestly. But like, you know, you got Sidelines, Special, Lost My Way. It goes to the Church Close too. Not the biggest fan of Lost My Way, so I'm glad Sidelines won. And then over here we have Church Close 4, which out of these 4, yeah, I'd say Church Close 4 would be good. I also would have liked Take Me Up, but or Fear Not. Anything but round of applause, really. I really don't like round of applause. So like this one, I would say Sidelines, and I'd say a majority agree. So that's probably gonna make it to the Final 4. That's a bet. Let's see. Next, we got Spread the Ops Out and Misconceptions 3. Now, me personally, I'm just talking about me. While I like Spread the Ops, I really like Spread the Ops. Misconceptions 3, Lecrae goes off on that track. Like everybody in that rap group goes off. Like Jay Givens, John Gibbs, Jackie Hill Perry, they all go off, but Lecrae's verse is so visceral and so raw, you gotta put it up there. So I'm hoping Misconceptions 3 gets there. Some people are doing Spread the Ops because newer, which whatever. I already talked about this. If I Die Tonight, it's gonna be thing, but everyone loves I'm Turned, whatever. And the last one is like Church Close and Misconceptions. Now, honestly, as much as I love Misconceptions, I'm gonna have to go with the original Church Close. That's just when. And this is just me schooling the people who came for Sonic and people who don't know. When Church Close came out, like the original song, Church Close from Lecrae, it was a really big turning point, not only for his music, but also what I believe the direction of Christian music, Christian rap music, and the mainstream went. Because it was so visceral, it was so very much outside of the norm that I expected from him at that point. Where a lot of it was like full of scriptures and all that good stuff. You feel me? The Church Close to me is just, it's too iconic for it not to be in the Final 4. You feel me? So like, you know, looking back at this, I think everything's good. I kind of agree with this person, Deja Vu losing. No, that really shouldn't do it. I really don't want I'm Turned to win. That's just me. I just don't think I'm Turned is good. And it's like Church Close is gonna make it based on that. There is no way I'm Turned beats out Church Close. That can't be. We cannot have that. That can't happen. Like I honestly think it should be GOAT. And if not, I'd be okay with anything, but I'm Turned. I really don't like I'm Turned like that. I really do think it's super overrated. But maybe that's just me. That just might be me. You feel me? But anyway, I wanted to talk about that quickly because it's been on my mind for like a while now, and I could not talk about it. You feel me? Because you don't like it, I mean, it's my stream. I can talk about whatever I want. So, yay. I was looking around, make sure I can find the people who care. Anyway, man, enough the dilly-dally. Like I said, I'm not going to dilly-dally too much. Overall, rate my mood, I'd say a solid 7. I've been feeling pretty good. What have you guys been feeling? Let me know how you've been feeling again. Anything's off the table? Nothing is off the table. Just let me know what you're thinking and all that. I'll respond to that and everything. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute alerts real quick, because now it is time for the main event. It is now time for us to talk about Sonic music. You guys saw you guys saw the title. Y'all saw that thumbnail that I made over there, which, you know, I did a good job with that, if I do say so myself. I think it's a pretty good thumbnail. But, you know, only time could tell. We'll see who tunes in, who doesn't. So now it is time for us to talk about Sonic Frontiers soundtrack. And the timing of this could not be better, because literally I didn't even know this, but yesterday the Sight, Sounds, and Speed update, like the first batch of updates for Sonic Frontiers, had released like yesterday. I have yet to play, but like I'm like, dude, the timing could not be better, because, you know, now people are gonna be talking about Sonic Frontiers again, and it's like I've been wanting to talk. I was planning to talk about the soundtrack and do this regardless. So I'm like, this kind of works out for me, you know? Like, this 1000% works out. So I'm like, okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let it rock. I'm gonna let it go where it goes. I'm not really the person who super cares about new people tuning in and all that. It would be nice, but you know, it doesn't really super matter to me. I just want to come here and have fun, you know? Something on my lip. I have to wash that out with my Sonic branded water bottle. Feel me? I'm wearing the Sonic shirt, got the Sonic water bottle. The Sonic shirt I got from the Sega shop, because this shirt is honestly super great. Like, I don't know if you can see from down there because of it's cut off. But yeah, man, look at that. That is a dope design. But, you know, I got the Sonic DX Director's Cut and the History of Sonic the Hedgehog, published by Sega. Not the Speedopedia. I guess I gotta get that. We got the representation. You feel me? We got this poster right here. Shout out to Chaos Spirit. Got Eggman. You got freaking Sonic in the car. You got freaking Silver. Like, dude, we're Sonic out today. We're about to get knees deep into it. You don't understand. I mean, let's not dilly that any further. I'm about to hit this record button, and we about to get started. You feel me? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the recording. So from here on out, everything is going to be recorded, and it's going to be edited down for YouTube, because I'm gonna make this into a video, and I'm gonna try to get the turnaround to be a week. That's kind of where I'm trying to be at right now. We'll see how that goes, because these tier lists tend to be a little bit more intrusive to edit, and I have a lot of things I got to do this week. But we'll see. I'm hoping to get this tier list video out, if not next week, then the week after. But only time will tell. I'm gonna do my best. So, despite this being a quarter of a video, if you got a comment or anything, I'll still be able to see it. I will more than happy to do it. I have a way of how I want this to be organized, so this is gonna be a good time. Anyway, if you will, give me a minute so I can record the intro, so I can have that little thing. I have a whole intro written out, dude. You're gonna love it. All right, here we go. All right. So I'm just setting up real quick. So give me a moment. Just make sure that I got everything ready for me to go. Yep. I think I'm good. Cool. All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna actually do it for real. Let's get this started now. So Sonic Frontiers has been out for a couple months now, and I've had more than enough time to digest the soundtrack. But my feelings for this music is so gosh dang tangled that I don't even know where to begin. If only there was a way to talk about each track individually and maybe subjectively rank them in a way that is easily digestible for the viewer. Oh, would you look at that? That's where did that come from? That's that's freaking crazy. I guess I gotta use this now. uh, that was probably the dumbest. That's probably the dumbest intro I've ever made. But I'm only doing one take, so. Oh my goodness. All right. So I just got my notes out because I want to make sure I do this intro right because I'm trying to make it to everything steppy. So here we go. Anyway, yep, peoples, it's time to make another music tier list because I love doing them, and it sometimes gets views. So it's a win for me. Oh. Now, just to be clear, for this tier list, I'm only going to be doing the cyberspace level because the island music itself is so intriguing to me that I think I need to make a separate video for that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It probably won't be a good Oh, dude, let me do that one more time. Now, note that I'm only going to be. Now, note that I'm only going to be ranking the cyberspace levels because the island music is so complex and intriguing to me that I think I want to save that for its own separate video. And I don't want to do any of the vocal tracks because if I did, there would be Yakuza 0 tier. Oop. See, I say Yakuza 0 tier because it's the top tier in this entire thing. You get it? I'm still on the Yakuza 0 kick, if you didn't notice. I'll have a picture of that somewhere. I have a picture of that somewhere in there. So just remember. Oh yeah, also I kinda sorta talk about them in depth in one of my previous videos when I compared Find Your Flame to Infinite. Watch it. I don't think it gets enough love. So I don't know. I liked it, so watch it. Let me see. Anyway. Ugh. Anyway, let me not dilly dally. Let me just quickly go over the tiers that I'm going to be using. That way, we can all be on the same page before we get started. So, of course, like I said, the top tier is going to be Yakuza 0. This is your cream of the crop, the best songs in the entire game. Like, there is no debate. They are the absolute best songs in the entire game. Below that is earworms. These are things that I would consider to be memorable or impactful in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it fits the actual level theme itself, so what it's trying to do. Maybe it's just a something that fits the theme, but maybe it's just something that it's just stuck in my head that I just think about constantly. Below that, we have the study playlist, which is basically, while they're not super memorable, they're still really good. I would definitely put this in my actual playlist itself. Uh, Below that, we have fine, I guess. They're not bad, but they're not super great either. It's just, it's fine. I don't know what you want me to say about that. And then below that, we have ew. I don't think I don't think I really need to tell you. I don't think I need to tell you what ew means, right? I think we're smart enough to know what that means. So, all that said, no dilly dallying. We're gonna jump straight into it. So let's go ahead and get started with the first track. Let me do it one more time. think I need to define what ill means. I think we all understand what that entails. So let's not dilly dally. We got all the tiers up. We know exactly what we're talking about. So let's get started ranking some Sonic music. Oh yeah, oh yeah, almost forgot. What you guys are seeing is like the super edited version, you know, the version that's nice and cleaned up for you. But if you want to see me like actually listen to the music, give my raw thoughts, and even interact with me, I do live stream every Thursday on Twitch and on YouTube. So you can go ahead and drop in, leave likes and all that, say hi, tell me I'm handsome, tell me that I'm doing a good job watching my way, tell me that I matter. Subscribe! And then from there, it's just gonna be like a fancy like Island 1. You know how I normally do it. You feel me? All right. So now we got the intro stuff done. Now we can actually get into it. So got that tier list here. Let's go ahead and get started. So first up on the docket is going to be 1. So how I'm going to be doing this on the stream, because I want to also make this palatable in a video, is I'm going to actually listen, give some raw thoughts, and then I'm going to maybe clean up what I say just a bit. It may not be like super, because it's not super scripted. From here on out, everything's just going to be on the cuff. Let's see. I got the playlist. Let me get that out. Yeah, here we go. All right. So the first one is Cyberspace 1-1 called Database. Let's give it a quick listen, folks. So, if I'm correct, this is the song that plays whenever you like first enter, like as soon as you're in the plane, and then you go through the portal, like help me, and then from there it just kind of splashes in, and then it just jumps you right in. Let me know if it needs to be turned up. So let's see. I'm going to turn it up for my second. What is it saying over there? Like, it's saying something control. We managed to get in control. So we managed to bring in control. Let me know, I didn't really look up anything prior to this. I played the game. That's basically all I can tell you. Control. But we managed to bring in control. Okay. I think I understand. So, I don't even know how I want to rank this, to be honest. This is such a unique one, but I'll do my best. Let's see. So, first up, we have 1-1 called Database. Now, this song is the one that you get into after, you know, you're flying in a plane and the digital portal comes in and, Sonic, oh no, you go in, boom, ugh. Like now you're jumped right into the level. And I think this song does a really super great job of like jumping you in, like making you feel a little bit disorienting. I like that the song is very much spaced out, and it's like the drum beat and percussion still has a bit of energy, but it's still very much confused. There isn't like a flowing melody that you would expect from a Sonic level. But at the same time, there are some motifs very reminiscent of the island music. And it's like, I really dig that. As far as like fitting to the actual level, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna be ignoring that criteria going forward, because a lot of these are just kind of rehashes of previous level designs. And there's only so much you can say about Green Hill, Chemical Plant, Sanctuary, and the City Escape. You know, but yeah, man, like I feel like just as far as the context of the story, like how it jumps you in and how everything is just kind of like confusing, I do think I would put this. I'll probably put this in study playlist because it lacks that kind of memorable factor to it. But I 100% do love the fact that it is something that is impactful and that it's something that would fit into the context of the game and the story. And then let's see. Oh, I confused myself for a bit. I don't know why I confused myself so viciously like that. All right, so next up we have I am blanking today. Gracious. I'm feeling very foggy today. I don't know why. Anyway. Anyway, I think this serves as a nice juxtaposition into the next one, 1-2, which is it's a banger. Like it's a banger, dude. Like let's actually listen to it. Like folks, let's actually listen to this. And you'll see what I mean. Like this right here, this is the moment where the game hooked me. I was like, this is good. And the level on it is like one of the best in the game. I really love this level. Flowing into the light. Flowing a time, I'm flowing into the light. And then you got the and from there it loops over and over again, but you get it, man. That's oh my goodness. That's so good. That's so good. All right. So right after that, you have the banger that you're listening to right now. That is 1-2. You're flowing. That's Yakuza Zero tier. Obviously off rip. That song is absolutely amazing. I love like it starts flowing and it makes me think like in the actual context of the game. I was actually thinking that all the songs are gonna be like this, and it's like it has a little bit of energy to it. But then once the actual beat sets in, it has what I call the Sonic beat, where it's just a lot of Sonic songs have that beat. I don't know if you've noticed that a lot of Sonic songs have that beat. But you have that. On top of that is the lyrics like flowing on time. I'm flowing into the light. Like on top of that, it just fits the theme in so well, especially with this being like cyberspace, everything being confusing almost, but like at this point, you're like the song said, you're going with the flow. And it's just, I love the instrumentation, I love the high energy of it. It also helps that I love the level itself. The level is probably one of my favorites in the entire game. Sorry, that was me releasing my adoration for this entire game. So stupid. There we go. All right. So next up, we have 1-3. So let's give that a listen. Digital Cave. See what I mean? Like a lot of Sonic songs have this beat. I don't know if it's an Otani thing or what. I do notice it in like the later eras of Sonic games, where in order to, it's a cheat code basically. If you want to have a song to have that energy, have that beat where it's just. Let's do something. I think that's something on stream that would be fun to do. Like, let's see how many songs on this entire track has like this beat exactly. So far we're at 2. Help me keep track. Right now we're at 2 beats. But anyway, let me actually listen to it. Okay, first off, I want to say I used this in like the Infinite video to start, and I didn't even know it. I don't know why I don't barely remember that. But anyway, I do. I think I know what I want to say with this. All right, let me actually share some thoughts now. I'm thinking a lot internally. Forgive me. So here we go. So next up after that we have 1-3, which is the first major city escape level. I'm gonna put this in Earworm. If I'm being honest with you, I do think that this is an interesting case study because first off, this song also uses the same drum beat as 1-2. I'm telling you, Sonic uses this drum beat like a lot. So I gotta emphasize that. I'm telling you, Sonic uses this drum beat like a lot, like a lot, a lot. Keep track for me. How many songs that we're gonna do have this sound beat, drum beat, whatever? Let me know. But anyway, besides the point, I do love the fact that um so far, as far as we're listening, the cyberspace levels share this same melancholy atmosphere that the game is giving off because it's very much emptiness with like energy beat. Like Sonic is coming in, injecting some life into this otherwise empty and barren island that at this point in the game we know almost nothing about outside of I have to save my friends. Um, I think I'm trying to think. It's just the main. I just find it super interesting how Otani continues to. God, I hope I'm saying his name right, but I'm pretty sure I am. I just find it super interesting how from 1-3 that there's this entire theme. I don't know. I think I said all I wanted to say with that. I don't know, dude. It's like I find it super, super duper interesting that this one in particular really shares that same kind of vibe with the overworld music. I think that's really cool. I think that's one of the main reasons why I put it in earworm. Like I think it's very memorable to me. Like when I think of like Sonic Frontiers after the vocal music and after the island music, I do think this is one of the songs that comes to my mind because it's really really fantastic to me. All right, so next up we have Ginchi. I may be saying that wrong. Let's listen. It's a variation of the beat. I'm telling you. It's just added an extra drum beat. It's just adding an extra drum beat, but it's the same one. But anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. Cool. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna say. Let's just jump into that. Anyway, right after that is a 1-4. I I give up vibes that I want to keep this on the playlist. I think I'm gonna put it above 1-1 because I do like the catchiness. First off, again, it has that beat. Just because it adds a second beat, bass drum beat, doesn't change the fact that it's essentially the same beat. That seriously, as soon as you notice that, it becomes very weird. But anyway, besides the point, I really do love this track about how it has this build up into it before it gets to the actual song proper. And it's really feels like this nice ethereal outer world feeling. But when I listen to this, it also makes me a little upset with how the actual visual of these cyberspace levels turned out because I really feel like they could have gone all out with these actual themes, the visuals of this music. Like, imagine this song playing, but instead of like the Green Hill Zone where it is seen, it's like kind of like a not even so much a labyrinth zone type of stage. But something along that lines, like maybe a more water stage, maybe aquatic ruins type of thing. I don't know. I don't want to use so much ruins kind of thing, but I do think like stuff where there's water in it, like one of those water stages. Hydrosity. There we go. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Hydrosity. That would be perfect for this. Like, I want you to imagine like this song playing, but instead it's like a Hydrosity or Hydro City type stage outlook that is being shown. It's the same outline, but the theming is like Hydrosity. You know, I personally think that would be great, and I think that would fit the song so much better. But because we only have the four themes, I don't know. I feel like it cheapens the amount of effort that went into the song, which is a shame because I think they do their best with it being kind of like a sunset vibe. I think they do their best to kind of compensate with that kind of flowing, low key feeling. I just don't think that Green Hill really sells that. But the level design aside, I do like how it flows. It just doesn't have that kind of it factor that really hooks me into the actual song proper. At least that's what I think. All right, so up next we got Dropaholic. Let's listen to a 1-5 and see what we get with them. Okay. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, man? I don't know how y'all feel about this. I'm not a big fan of this one, to be honest with you. I think it's like when I hear this song, and I'm just being 100 with you guys. When I hear this song, like I don't think about like I have it in the background real quick while I talk about it. When I think about this, I don't think about like actual Sonic. You know, I think about like a Mr. Pasquale. Oh my goodness, I am butchering his name. I think about Alex. All right, I think about his music of like for Sonic Frontiers. I just think about that. I don't necessarily think about Sonic itself. You know, like for some reason that just doesn't. I don't know. That doesn't jive with me super well. It's like the EDM party style. I don't think it works, especially for this kind of level. I don't know if I want. I don't know if this is the type of music I would want in Sonic, but I can't exactly. I want to be able to articulate why I think that is. Hmm. It's like because I do like the. Like I like that part, but I do think that it's like the EDM stuff is. I feel like that doesn't necessarily jive with Sonic. I don't know where you would put that, to be honest. Maybe a menu or something. I don't know. Let's see. Anyway, after 1-4 is 1-5 Dropaholic. It's fine, I guess. Like I don't know. I personally don't jive with it. I don't think the EDM type of feeling that this song gives really fits Sonic all that well. I do like the melody that da 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 da. But when I hear this song, I don't immediately think this comes from the Sonic game. What I immediately think is that this came from like a Mr. Pasquale video. Or this is like a YouTube poop kind of video where it's like, yeah, we're gonna bring this house down. Like I think club. I don't think Sonic. You know, I don't. It just doesn't jive with me that well. I think there's nothing else I can say other than that. But hopefully, go back to your roots goes back to the things that I like. I really hope it's not the case where it's like I only like the songs that are like do do do. I really hope that's not the case because I'm telling on myself otherwise. Alright, with that shit, here we go. Yeah, no. Okay, good. It's not because I'm in love with the drum beat. My God, I don't think I'd forgive myself if it was. You know what this? You know what this song reminds me of? It just clicked. I think this song would be perfect for if there was like a Knuckles level. Like maybe not necessarily a Sonic level, but I think like maybe if you had like a Knuckles or a Tails type level, and you're like you have to fly around and like you have this nice open world where you have to fly around and collect things in order to beat the stage, like in Sonic Adventure 2. I think this song would be perfect for that in this type of game. You know? Excuse me. All right. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna say with this one. All right. Next up, we have a 1-6. Go back to your roots. I'm gonna put this in earworm. I really, really dig this track. I think the only reason why I wouldn't put in Yakuza Zero because I don't think it really fits super well with the vibe that the level gives off for me personally. I I was thinking about this with chat, and I think this would be 10 times better if this was like a Knuckles type stage or Tails type stage where, similar to Sonic Adventure 2, you have to fly around and you have to like gather a piece of the Master Emerald or something like that. I think that this type of song would be perfect for that because it's like it's low key enough to where it would fit their vibe, but not so low energy that it doesn't fit into a Sonic standard level. If that makes any type of sense. But that actually now that I really say this out loud, I don't think that really constitutes an earworm. I think based on the criteria I've given it, I would probably put it more towards the playlist because I really like it. I just don't think it's super vibes, and I don't think it's all that memorable. But I do. I would be completely fine if this showed up in my study playlist while I'm editing the next video. This is why you should like and subscribe, please. All right. So next up we have 1-7 Time Flyer. God, wait. Does this have the drum beat? This is have the drum beat. Don't tell me it has the drum beat. It has the drum beat, and I'm looking at it right now. Like, I need you to look at this real quick. So far, the ones that I called out for having the drum beat so far. Oh God, you can't see that. I'm trying to get it to where you can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. So like, the majority of the ones that have that drum beat are made by Otani. The only one that did it is the one by Rentaro Soma. All the ones that didn't have that beat were made by someone else. But so far, every time, for the most part, outside of like one, when Otani makes a track, it ends up having that. How many songs have that drum beat? My God. I had to show you guys that real quick. I had to. Hmm. I never heard this part of the song. Wait a minute. Okay, I actually really like that part. Oh, I really like that part. I normally tune out, and for some reason I either mentally tune out or I skip it entirely. But now that I've actually forced myself to listen to the entire thing, I think I really like this. Hold on, let me get it. And then right after this one, we have 1-7 Time Flyer. And I think I would also put this on the study playlist. I think I would put it on top. I still think 1-4 Ginchi is still better, but I think it's a really really good contender. I think honestly, I think it's just a better version of 1-5. If I'm being completely honest with you, like it has that kind of EDM vibe, but I do think it fits more into like the style of what I would expect at the Sonic level, like giving up high energy without it sounding like I'm at a club or something. I think a big part of that's because he uses the drum beat. This is the next song that has that drum beat. I'm telling you, a lot of these songs have the same drum beat, and it's really concerning that Otani is the one that's credited on the Spotify for making these. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. Also, I want to point out that there's this middle part in the beat where it's like it kind of slows down, almost like you're floating, like a transitional part before the loop begins. And I really, really dig that part. I really fell in love with that part. For some reason, I always tuned it out when I'm listening to it, but like when I'm actually intently listening to it, it just comes off like it fits so perfectly. Mr. Otani or Otani-san, you are a freaking genius. Anyway, so far as you can see, that's all of Island 1. What is the name of this island? Gracious, why am I even a Sonic fan? Gracious. It's not, no, this is, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. I know what island this is. This is, um, I'm not looking it up, shut up. This is freaking, come on, it's like right on the top of my tongue. It was like, I know there's Chaos Islands, Ares Island, Oranos Island. Um, what is the name of that island, yo? What do y'all help me out? Help me out here. I feel like we're gonna have to Google it. I don't remember this island's name. Let me just look up Sonic Frontier Island. This is Kronos. There we go. I knew. Okay, it was on the tip of my tongue. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't quite think of it. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use edited magic and make it seem like I knew that the entire time. I didn't forget. You forgot. Shut up. Also, huh? Someone ranked the islands, and someone ranked Chaos Island as number 1. And I don't know if I agree with that. I vastly prefer Ares Island. Like I think the second island is where it's peak because I really love the layout and having to traverse through it. But I also get that someone likes the volcano aesthetic. I also get that I'm just a sucker for desert levels. So that may be that. Anyway, back to actually transitioning the video. So these are all the songs that we have. And just like that, we just completed Kronos Island. Ding, you can add that to the chart. Ding. As you can see so far, most of the stuff I would say is kind of in that study playlist area. So if for some reason I had to like rank Kronos Island, I would say it's probably a B tier island in terms of music, not including any of the what do you call it, island music itself. I would have to say it's probably a B tier right now, just based on the empirical evidence that we have right there. But we still have Ares Island, Chaos Island, and Oranos Island. I always forget how to pronounce that one. But we still have 3 more islands to go with this. So, the race is on now. What do you think is going to be the best island in the game in terms of music? Let me know in the comments below. You make these are. Why am I a pirate? It's because the next island has something to do with sand. Pirates don't go to deserts. What? Oh my goodness, and then from there you're gonna have like the Ares Island thing going down next. That said, I do think so far we're keeping a good pace. I think we're gonna keep this pace up. We're gonna do our best to keep this pace up because I think so far we're doing a good pace. Like it feels like it's gonna be elongated because I'm listening to it now, but just based on me looking at the actual recorded segments, like the stuff that's gonna be in the video, I think this is a good pace. I may be able to turn this around really fast, but we'll see. Let's get on to the next island and let's get him done, folks. So next up, we have 2-1 Slice and Sway, the first one from Ares Island. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Turn it up a bit. losing my mind, dude. It has to beat again. I mean, if you've been keeping track, dude, if you've been keeping track with me, this is the 5th one so far. This is 5 out of 8 have that same beat. Anyway, I need to actually listen to this one. I'm losing my mind. I don't speak. Like, I'm sorry, I can't get over that. Like, it's the same drum beat. The exact same drum beat. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Just out of curiosity, which level was this one? Okay. Let's see. This was based off of it's based off of one of the levels from Generations. Yeah. This is from this is based off the Green Hill from a Generations. That's right. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Am I right with it? That's right. I'm supposed to be confident about this. Sorry, I got so wrapped up. I mean, you can probably tell where this one's gonna go. Like this one's really good. Holy crap! All right, so first one in our trip to Ares Island is 2-1 called Slice and Sway. I'm not gonna lie, this is a earworm for me. I think I'm gonna put this above. I don't think it quite hits Yakuza Zero territory, but I just think it's a pretty good track. Mm. The thing that first off, it uses the Sonic drum beat again, so put that one on the timer. Ding. Sorry, that timer. First off, it uses the Sonic drum beat again, so put that one on the countdown time on the counter. Gracious, it's called a counter. First off, it uses the same drum beat as some of the others, so you can put that on the counter of Sonic drum beat. Gracious. Sorry, I'm gonna say this line and I'm gonna keep doing it until I get it right. So, first off, it uses the exact same drum beat as the first off, it uses the same drum beat as the past 4 songs that we saw on the Chronos Island. So you can add that one to the timer. Ding. But aside of that, the thing that really stands out to me is just the fact that I just, but that aside, I'm really super in love with everything about this song. Like, I love the harmonic progression of the song. Like, it's like it's somewhat melancholy, but it has like this hint of hopefulness to it that just draws you in. Like, it keeps me guessing harmonically about where it's gonna go next. Like da 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 like it's really good. It's really good. And on top of that, that melody that plays with the piano where it's like almost kind of distorted and it's very quick but also spaced out in terms of like it has these quick flourishes and then spaces them out just a bit. It's masterful. I honestly think I'm just gonna put this in Yakuza Zero. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna put this in Yakuza Zero. I'm not gonna put it above Flowing, but it's a really really good track. I absolutely adore it. All right, gamers. Oh, I got a text. Okay, they said, "Oh, I'm just not seeing that." I'm gonna save this to after I'm done with this video because this one's a doozy. I may have to talk to them about that. Anyway, I'm putting this in my likes. This is definitely I need to put this on my playlist like right freaking now. This is definitely going in my playlist for sure. Let's see, where is my yeah, that's my study time playlist. I'm also gonna put it in my Sunset Drive playlist. This is really good. My ultimate study playlist. Yeah, I have two different study playlists, leave me alone. And I'm gonna put this in my personal video game playlist. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think I put it in all the playlists. I think it fits in. Maybe. I don't know. I have like at least 20 different playlists on Spotify alone for like vastly different things based on different moods. Anyway, next up is Heavenly Sky 2-2. Let's get it. I'm just glad this one has like a different beat to it. Okay. 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 All right. I think I got a good grasp on. I think I have a good grasp of what this song at this point. Um. Here, let's go ahead and switch. And then right after this is 2-2 Heavenly Sky. I think I'm going to put this. I'm gonna put this on the study playlist. I think I'm gonna put it right around here because it has the same vibe as 1-1 to me. In a sense, like it has that kind of mysterious vibe because at this point, it's like you have a little bit more knowledge about this place, but it's not exactly concrete. Like we still have a lot of questions and things about the islands, the ancients, the chaos emeralds, all that we still don't quite know. and I think this song kind of sells it. I think this song is perfect for the level that it's in because it's a puzzle type, uh, not even puzzle. I say it's more platforming type. Hold on, I have to go to full screen for that. I think I think this song fits perfectly with the level that it's in because it feels more like a platforming kind of based song that goes with it in the sense like the focus is not necessarily going super fast, but more so like surviving the platforms. There's a way to go fast, of course, and it has energy. Which I think when it comes to like Sonic stage music, you want to have energy when it comes to like actual Sonic. Like if you're controlling Sonic, one thing that you need for these songs is for it to have energy, and I think this one definitely has it. It's very different from 1-5 in the sense of like it has that kind of party vibe, but I feel like it sells it just a bit better. Maybe it's just because of the actual melody. Maybe the build up to the actual drop itself is just better, in my opinion. Like that may be contributing factors, but I just when I hear this, I have a more fresher palette to this one, if that makes any type of sense to you. All right. So next up, gamers, we have 2-3 nostalgic sweep. Oh, let's see what this one. I can't wait. Let's see what this one does for me. It's funny how this one's called like nostalgic sweep, but it's like an entirely new level. Like it's not really, as far as I can tell, it's not based off anything. Sorry to answer the text, but man, I'm just. So off the bat, what I'll say, and I'm if this is gonna go in the actual video itself, but like off the bat, this doesn't have the same kind of thing, and I think the reason why this doesn't hit as much as like 2-2 in terms of that EDM type setting, I recognize that EDM is just not my thing. But I think the main thing about this dude is just the simple fact that it's super repetitive. Like after a while, it just kind of drones on and just kind of become nothing. Anyway, next up is 2-3 called Nostalgic Sweep, which is funny because this is like an original level as far as I am aware of. I don't know. That's just kind of hilarious. Anyway, it's fine. I guess it's better than 1-5. I'll give it that. The main thing about it that makes it different from 1-2, it shares the same kind of trappings of 2-2. I want to say trappings, but you get what I'm trying to say. But it shares that same kind of sensibilities and the fact that it's very low energy. It feels like it's more of a platforming type song that you would put in when Sonic is like platforming more than him like running straight through. But I think just the main reason why I'm not a big fan of this is just because it's super repetitive. Like the do 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 do, and like the harmonic backing is really interesting. I really like that part, but it's just I can't get over the fact that it's super repetitive. And like after a while, it just goes with one ear and out the other, and that's just definition of fine, I guess. I don't know why I blanked because I'm thinking about how I'm gonna composition this in the video. But anyway, I need to get the energy up because next up is Hype Street. Time to get hype. So let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. 2-4 Hype Street. Let's get it. I don't know how to feel about this one because the beat is definitely there. I don't know if I would count this. Nah, I wouldn't count this. Yeah, man, I think sorry, I'm just there's a conversation going on right now, dude. And I may after we finish Arizona, I may talk about it for a bit. It depends, but put on Do Not Disturb just for now. I'll put about 2 cents on that in a bit. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think I know what I'm gonna do with that one. Also, I just thought about it before, but like when I was doing the intro earlier, I still had music playing. I did set up the recording, at least I hope I did, to where it filters out any desktop and like Spotify music. So the only thing that really captures is like my voice and like game play footage anyway. Like Discord, that's the only 3 things it'll ever pick up when I actually record. But I don't know. We'll see. If if not, I may just do a quick intro near the end, just in case. But anyway, let's go. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Boop. Here we go. I don't know what I said before, 2 or 3. Dude, I am like, it's like I am super foggy right now. I don't know what is going on. Anyway, after that, we have 2-4, which is Hype Street, which is really good because this is definitely the definition of an earworm. I think this is like repetitive in the right ways. One, I think what makes something that's repetitive annoying versus something that's repetitive but good is not only the length of it, but what you do with that repetitive statement. Like with this case, in Hype Street's case, it adds a different layer every time it repeats the da 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 da. Whether it's a change in like the feel of the drums, whether it's a change like the actual harmony, some of the backing vocals and the backing tracks. Like overall, it's an enthralling song. It made me kind of forget where I was because I got caught up just loving and listening to it. It also helped that the level is based on like Radical Highway, which assuming they actually got the actual visual for that, I think that that would be a super great song to accompany a digitized version of like Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2. Like this is just great. I just think it's a really fantastic track. Very much worthy of the earworm title. All right, and then right after that we got Deja vu. Like, I definitely put this one in the video. I want to say, I don't know what this reminds me of. Like, it gives me feeling. Wait a minute. Oh my god, does this seem the drum beat? Yeah, I get deja vu from this because it's the same gosh dang drum beat again. Are you kidding me? Oh no, Jared, it's not exactly the same because like near the back end of it, it changes up a bit. I will hurt you in some way, mostly emotional. I'm not a physical fighter. Oh my goodness. But this, that aside, this definitely reminds me of something. It reminds me of something. I don't know what it is. It reminds me of like an error or something. Yeah, why do I? Get this swig of water real quick. It's like I could smell something. And so right after that, we have 2-5, Deja Vu, which is definitely going in the study playlist section. I think I'm going to put it above. I don't think it's as good as 1-6, but I think it's better than 2-2. First of all, add that to the. Oh my goodness! I lost my train of thought again. Man, I'm super foggy. I don't know why I'm having fogs on today of all days. But first off, add that to the counter of songs that have the same sonic drum beat. Ding. Yes, it does. I don't care what the back end is. It is basically it's a variation of that. Shut up. That aside, I get this super big feeling of deja vu. Yeah, that's what the lyrics said. Haha. But I do because I know I've heard it for something. And I think in my haste of me like rebooting during my sentence, I think I just figured out what it's from. It reminds me of like those game compilations that you get from these CDs where it has like 700 games in one, and it's like you playing like a little platformer game. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like one of those like flash games where it's like you have to like switch up all the blocks together. Oh my god! I think I just figured out exactly what I'm talking about. Thrillville. It's Thrillville when you're doing like the concession stands thing. Like it's up there. You're seeing it right now if it's the edited version, but you know it's that. This is the type of song that would play during that. Oh my goodness! It just clicked on me. Anyway, I think the song has a great sense of energy, and I really like the vocals that go into it. It's a really good song. Definitely put it on my playlist. I don't know if Eddie that picked up on my mic. If I'm being honest, I have the noise gates. Did it? Anyway, I definitely put it on my playlist. Yeah. I'll talk just like that. It's fine. I may have to turn off the gate. I may have to mess with the gates real quick, just so I can be able to yeah, just lower it just a bit, just so I can be able to hear myself. Ooh, my goodness. Anyway, dude, next up, timestamp that. Next up, we have a transparent highway. It's gonna have the same drum beat, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it has the same drum beat. Oh my god! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so upset, dude. Oh gosh, dang it. Oh my goodness, I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway, next up is a transparent highway, which is a 2-6. I'm putting this it's going up there in terms of like the study playlist thing. I don't think it's necessarily earworm because I think it's just a bit too repetitive near the beginning of it. First off, I have to talk about this. It faked me out because I really thought it was going to be a different drum beat, but no, it has the Sonic drum beat again. Add that to the timer, ding. But that aside, I do appreciate the fact that it's very much low key, but it still kind of drives some energy a bit. If I'm correct, and I know I'm basing this based on the picture, this has to be like the rail grinding level. Am I correct in saying that? Hold on. Yeah. This is the one with the rails because this is based off of Sky Rail from Sonic Adventure 2. So yeah, this is definitely the Sky Rail. I think for sure it gives off a very airy vibe. Like it's very much spaced out in terms of its melody a bit. It's definitely not super quick. The thing that drives energy is that drum beat, but I do think that da 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 da. For some reason, that one maybe it's just because of how it's balanced, but it like that one really drones on, and I'm not a big fan. That's what kind of keeps it from being earworm. But it's not as annoying as say 2-3, where it's like super repetitive to the point of it just droning on. I think there's just enough stuff that covers up. It just kind of stands out as like a rotten apple in a batch of really good apples, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so we'll say it like that. And then last but certainly not least, it's your boy 2-7, which is called Floating in the Blue. Let's see what this one's about. Oh yeah. I think I cannot bob my head like this and not make this a Yakuza Zero earworm. Like that, I always get shocked about this one because the bass line is so funky. I'm a sucker for funky bass lines, dude. I'll tell you what. Ooh, baby. This one's funky, dude. You can't tell me this one ain't got no funky to it. Mr. Rotaro Summer. You are a genius with the beats, dude. I tell you what. And last but certainly not least is 2-7 Floating in the Blue. This one's Yakuza Zero tier, like off rip. I think this may be one of the best ones. Now, I have to put my bias full out there. I am a super big sucker for like floating and funky bass line. And this one has that in spades. Like at first I thought it was just gonna be another one of those EDM kind of tracks, especially for this kind of level. It's just gonna be like, whatever, I'm not gonna listen to it. But then it hits you with that bass line, that supporting drum beat, which do chi do chi do chi. And on top of that, just having that melody and that counter melody like brilliantly like fluttering around with each other while riding that bass line is just it's so great. It's honestly great. I was dancing the entire time. In fact, I'm probably gonna listen to it some more. I need to listen to this again. I'm sorry. Screw the playlist for just a minute. I need to do this. From there, I'm gonna put some footage of me dancing. Screw it, dude. I can't not do that. This song is so good. It's so good. Like it draws you in, right? And I think it fits perfectly, especially because this is like a based on the classic Sonic stage. Yeah, you can't tell me you ain't jamming around this. Oh, oh. That's what you gotta shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Then breaks it down and ooh, baby. Hey, baby, baby, woo, baby. Woo, boy. This gonna be a break for the video real quick, but I forgot. I'm just not reading your comment. From the Black Prism, you let your soul guide you to the very thing you love doing, turning it into a passion that leads you to the path of happiness. Don't let anyone stop you. Have a nice day. Stay safe and enjoy life. Thank you so much, my brother. I really do appreciate those words, man. This is like the perfect song to be playing while reading that. You feel me? But seriously, dude, that's honestly the number one goal. Just making sure you turn this to a passion, hopefully make a living out of it. But more importantly, just have fun while doing it. Because if you're not having fun while doing it, then what's the point, you know? But again, thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate you. Whew. Anyway, back into it because we gotta finish this because what, we're like an hour into like actually recording this. We gotta be at this point. Yeah, a little over an hour. I don't want to stay up too late because I have people staying with me. So I need to make sure I wrap this up soon. So, sorry about that. Once you have the passion and the soul starts to take over, you just have to dance. You feel me? I wasn't gifted with the power of dance. I have like 3 left feet. I don't know how that's possible, but I somehow make it. I'm really bad at dancing. Anyway, I love everything about this song. I'm probably gonna be listening to this a lot more once I get done with this playlist. Now that I'm actually really paying attention to the song, it's really good. If you guys haven't listened to "Floating in the Blue" by Rentaro Soma, I definitely highly recommend it. He did his thing. He put his foot in that thing. I'll tell you what. Anyway, that's all the songs that are present in the cyberspace levels of Ray's Island. Try that again. Anyway, that's all the songs that are present in the cyberspace levels on the Reyes Island. Ares Island. I said that wrong. Whatever. So, but overall, I would say if Kronos Island is a B, Ares Island is an A. Because it has a lot more really great songs. Like, I think it has like one kind of stinker, sort of. Like, it's not even that stinky. It's just fine, I guess. But for the most part, it's just kind of like, whatever. But everything else is so good. It's really good. I think I chose right when I made Ares Island my favorite island to play in the game. And I really hope that moving forward that a Chaos Island and Orinos Island uh, fits into that entire criteria. Will it? I don't know. Let's find out together. Yay! And then from here, that's when you have like the Chaos Island thing going on. Woo! There's a whole little title screen going on with that. And I'm sorry, Black Prism. That comment really that comment really made me feel good, man. Thank you for that. For sure. Like, for real. So anyway, next up we have Cyberspace 1-3, Escape the Loop. Okay, it's made by Otani-san. Lord, please don't let this be like the same beat again. I lost count. I haven't been keeping track. Hope you have. This is the same beat. It's gonna be the same beat, isn't it? Oh my god! What is this level based off of? Just, I need to know. I need to know just so I can be able to. Green Forest. Oh, it's the spring. Get a swig of water real quick. Right quick. Okay, I think I got a good feel to the song. Alright, so the first level in the Chaos Island 3-1, also called Escape the Loop, is automatically just Yakuza 0 tier. This song is really good. First off, it has the beat, ding. I'm not gonna say anything more about that. Aside of that, it just has that right element that just really tickles my eardrums. Like, it has such a great bass line. It has this nice repetitive melody that's not super repetitive. Like, it's not like doing the same thing over and over, but it's like it's using the same kind of, like, I want to say melodic spacing, but like adjusting it to the harmony. And then on top of, excuse me, and on top of that, like the vocals and the melody that goes on top of that is it's so like entrancing to me. Like, I just can't help but just fall in love with it. And that's just the A section. Like, once you get to the B section where it kind of starts to break it down a bit, like, it just becomes like so otherworldly. I mean, this level is based off of Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2, if I'm correct. So it's like I think it fits perfectly with that level. I don't know, dude. It's really a great track. I absolutely adore it. I have nothing else to say about that, dude. There's this. Next up, we have Ghost Lab. This got the same drum beat. This is Maple Altani, isn't it? Just do it. Just rip the band-aid off. Wait a minute. Ooh! Yeah, okay, okay. I think it's gonna be this what the loop is. Okay, yeah, you got me there. I thought it was gonna be the same beat again, but you got me there. And continuing on, and what's really good is that Ghost Slap, aka 3-2, continues a step of having absolutely goated tracks by having this absolute banger. I'm telling you, this one sent me through a loop. I'm not gonna lie, when I listened to it, I thought it was gonna have the same beat, but then it faked me out with this super funky slap bass, which is just, it's absolutely chef's kiss. And then it switches to this like EDM dubstep kind of thing, like kind of thing. But I like, unlike the other ones, I feel like this one left a lot more space into it, so it allowed me to actually appreciate the instrumentation just a bit more. And on top of that, it's just I just think the harmonies and the melodies just really like speak to me personally more than the other EDM tracks. So far, I think this is one of the best ones that they've had in this game so far. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely worth an earworm for me. All right, let's go. Next is Memory Hotel. Mm. Okay, I think I know enough to kind of at least get my opinion on that one. And then, kind of on the other end of the spectrum, we have 3-3, which I think it's a high. It's fine, but I think it's still just fine. I guess. I think the main reason is just, again, I'm not a big EDM person. That's just not me. I think me calling it EDM when it's probably something else should tell you how much I'm really into that genre of music. But regardless, it doesn't appeal to me that much. That said, it has a good amount of things that I really like. Like I definitely love when the beat is going and it's just kind of like going like dooch to dooch to dooch. Like I do think like the melody that's playing on top of it and some of the back end harmony is really cool and interesting. But it's just the sound, the other back end sounds that come through this, not to get to the beginning of it, it's just so not for me. But I can appreciate the fact that it has a lot of good things into it that I can't call it absolute garbage. You know. To like notice that it's like we're probably gonna be recording for 2 hours, but like when this video's come out, it's gonna be like 30 minutes because I think I'm doing a good job of my keeping my thoughts nice and concise. I think so. I really think I'm doing a good job of that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Regardless, let's see. Saw if there's any new alarms or anything that you guys are doing. As of this moment, alerts are muted, so I'm not seeing anything because I want to make sure I get this recording done. Anyway, let's see. Next up is construction. Let's see. Okay, this is actually really good. I actually really like this one. I don't know if it's earworm, but I think it's really high. And next up, we have Conjecture 3-4. This one is going to go in the study playlist. Like, I think I'll put it like right around here. Like, I don't know whether it's better or worse. I think these are about on par, to me personally. Because this is another, like, Thrillville concession mini game song for me. But I think it has a lot more going for it. Like, I think the melodies and the tech, I'm only going to call it like melodic computer noises, it's absolutely fantastic. Like, it absolutely gets in there. I think I might put this in earworm. No, I think no. I think I'm comfortable with where it's at right now because I do think that maybe it could use just a bit more touched up with the bass. I would have loved personally a bit more of a bass sound into that, but that's just me. I think that would make it to an earworm for sure. Maybe make the bass line just a bit more funky a bit. But you know, outside of that, I think that this is just a really, really solid track. Definitely recommend putting that on the playlist. And then right after that, we have BMB. Let's see what this one's about. Oh man. What even is this level based off of? Oh god, this is the drifting episode. That's why this is so familiar. Throw that answer, throw that butt answer, throw that answer, Can you tell I'm not comfortable with twerking because this is how I don't really like that, but did y'all heard? Anyway, next up we got 3-5 BMB. This is a really good track. I think I put this in earworm. Like the song reminds me of like one of those like you ever seen those like videos that people put of like the African children from like South Africa like dancing? Almost like it reminds you of like that kind of like high energy like stepping music that will come with that. I don't know if that's racist to say. Can I'm meaning that genuine. I have no idea. I hope that doesn't come off weird. Regardless, regardless, I just really love the energy. Like it's very much a high energy in a very different sense. I know when we say high energy, we think more of like rock music when it comes to Sonic, but I think this gives a different type of high energy because it's very much exciting. It does think of going fast. I wouldn't necessarily like go slow and like read a slow book with this, but this is still a really, really good track. I think it loses points because one, this is the drifting stage, you know, the worst stage in the game. So I think it kind of loses points a bit for that. But judging on the merits itself, it's just really good. The only thing I don't like is like it has this do 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 do. It reminds me of something of a Ridge Racer, like Type 4 in that soundtrack. But I think it doesn't necessarily fit this kind of beat a bit. I just think it kind of sticks out in like the wrong ways. So that's why it prevents it from going into Yakuza Zero territory. But other than that, I think it's a really good song. Highly, highly recommend. What am I what am I recommending? I don't know. Put it on your playlist, listen to me, like and subscribe, and maybe turn on the bell for notifications. Who knows? That was all my knowledge right there that I just burped out of here. I am disgusting, dude. Up next, we have 6-3, 3-6. Enjoy this world. Let's see where this goes. Hold on, chat. Hold on, y'all. I think I got something for this one. Okay, I don't really like that part. It's very different, and I can see the appeal if you're into that. I'm not into that, dude. I don't know how to feel about that one. I'm trying to find something. Like I'm trying to find. It's on my Twitter. It's like in my bookmarks. Maybe assuming they didn't delete them. I don't see why it would be deleted. It's pretty innocent. Yeah, that middle. Let me listen to that middle part again. I'm listening to the song again while I look for it because I don't know how to feel about this one. I think I need to give it a little more time to kind of sit real quick. Maybe on my Facebook. Here it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So real quick. So before we listen to that part again, I gotta show you like the that beginning part in like the A section, like that. It reminds me of this. Hold on, I'm gonna show it on screen now. Like, it reminds me of this right here. I had this bookmark. It was one of the first things I ever bookmarked. I remember that. Like it makes me think of this. You know? Let me full screen it for you guys. Yeah, think about it. Like look at that. You see that? You see what I mean? Like that's the image I think of when I hear this song. It's I'm glad I found it. Like that was absolutely what I thought of when I saw that at first. Let's see. This middle part, I want to listen to that real quick. Yeah, I think I know how to feel about this now. I think I know exactly what I'm gonna say to this now. Let me do this, brother. Anyway, next up we have 3-6. Enjoy this world. I think I'm gonna put this it's a little bit low, but I'm still gonna put it in the study playlist. The reason why it's there is just because of that middle section, personally. I think that middle section where it kind of goes to this dubstep part, it's very distant, and I really appreciate it, but it's like it's not necessarily my thing. But I appreciate it so much, and the things surrounding that are like good that I can't in good conscience put it in fine, I guess. But that holds it back from being an earworm. So I think putting it in the study playlist would be perfect because it has a lot of really good things. I did this earlier with the chat, but this song reminded me of this thing that I found. I'm just gonna play the clip that was on stream. Yeah, we're just gonna do it like that. And snap, crackle, pop. I'm gonna go on Twitch while that's going on. I'm gonna pretend like this is actually being said, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna mark it so I can remember where it's at because I know I'm going to forget, and I don't want to have to comb through the entire stream to find it. Let's see. Let's go to. I'm going on Twitch real quick. We gaming now, boys. Let's see. Stream manager. Yeah, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark this section right here. Mark it right here. Good. All right. Good, 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 good. Now that it's marked, now I know for next time, I know where to go for that. Like, I know where to go for editing purposes later. You should really you should really join the stream. It's a really good time. Anyway, I do think that it's an overall really pleasant track to listen to. I really like uh a lot of the harmonies that's with it. It doesn't really move as much as I would like, but it's still really pleasant to hear. It is very upbeat, and I really do appreciate things like that. So overall, I think yeah, it's good at a low study playlist. I feel very confident in saying that. All right, so last but not least, we have All Reality. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I want to say about this one. And then last we have 3-7, which is All Reality. I think this is very much high on the study playlist for me. I think I'm gonna put it right around here. I think this is like an expansion of like Database 1-1 because it's really reminiscing of that kind of backing that it has. But I think it expands on it in a way that is so interesting to me, and that vocal that comes in like about the halfway point, it's so masterfully done to me that I just can't help but appreciate it. Again, it's like I can't put it in the earworm because I feel like the whole EDM thing, it's not for me. I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep saying that. I feel like I said it at least 5 times in this video alone. But because of my preference in that, I don't think it's ever gonna get to like that earworm status for me. But I can highly appreciate a lot of the musical things it does. And it gets extra point because it does something interesting with like the build up to the drop. It wasn't really a drop, it's just a build up, and then it like goes back down. So, it can loop and all that good stuff that video game music does. But overall, I think it's a really good and solid track, honestly. Really worthy of being on the playlist. And just like that, we are finished with Chaos Island. Looks like we're kind of breezing through this thing fairly quickly, if you do say so myself. And overall, based on the empirical data, I would have to say that Chaos Island is also an A. Um, I don't know if I like Island or Ares Island more. I honestly cannot decide on which one I would prefer more, because they both have really, really great ups. If I had to like flip a coin, I'd probably go with Ares Island, but I think it like barely edges out. They're both still incredible islands, and they're both better than Kronos Island. I think that's the main takeaway from that. But who knows who's gonna take the crown in that? We still got one more island we gotta go, and that's Oranos Island. Raya Island didn't have any levels. It's basically Kronos Island, but story purposes. So we're just gonna ignore that. Anyway, Oranos Island. Let's see if the 9 levels in this one is going to be worthy of that A status, or if it's gonna fall probably below Kronos Island into the C tier. I don't know. Let's find out right now. That was a weird way, but you know what? It's going in the video. We're going to keep going. Woo! We're almost done, guys. We're almost there. We're at the home stretch now. I'm not tired. That's the crazy thing. It's like I am not really tired right now. I'm having a lot of fun right now. I think recording it and actually live streaming it and like being able to interact with you is very refreshing. And I know as we continue to grow, there'll be more of you guys in chat, and that'd be great. But of course, I appreciate those of you who watching, coming in and out, stopping by, saying hi, and all that. I really do appreciate that. Drop the follows, drop the likes if you're on the YouTube side and all that. I really do appreciate everything that you guys are doing. I just wanted to take a moment just to say that. Yeah, let's get it done. Let's go ahead and finish up. Let's see, how long have I been recording? Almost 2 hours. So this may be a 2-hour, 30-minute recording. We'll see. Let's get it. So right now, next we have Cyberspace 4-1 Exceed Mach. Ooh, let's see where this goes. That's not that song. Here we go. It uses the beat. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, it snuck it in at the last minute. Yep, alright, I know exactly what I'm going to say about this one. I think I know what I'm going to say. Alright, so the first track that we have on Oranos Island is 4-1, which is called... I don't know what it's called, dude. Let me... Give me a minute. Exceed Mach. It's called Exceed Mach. It's called Exceed Mach. Fine, I guess. It's not ill. I really wanted to put something in ill because it's like, well, something has to be an ill, but nothing so far has been so visceral that it's like I never want to hear this again. This would probably be the closest thing to it, but I can appreciate what it does in the later half of it because it's very much a something that's more my taste, but like it's heavily that EDM style. And it's like what I have to keep in mind that this is mimicking like Metal Harbor for Sonic Adventure 2. I just I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of this one personally. But it's like it has some redeeming qualities that's like making me hesitate to put it in ill. You know, that's the weird thing about it. It's like it's on the cusp, but it does a lot of fun melodic things in the later half. Well, not all of it. I'm gonna keep it there because I don't have a visceral distaste of it. I really don't. It's just very much on the fence. Like if it did one thing, like if it like stepped on my shoes or you know took a chip from my basket without asking, it would go into eel. But like as of right now, I think I'm just gonna put it in fine. I guess it's like I'm very conflicted, but I think I'm gonna have to choose something. I'm gonna stick with that for right now. All right. Exceed mock, more like exceed mid. Yeah. So just so we know, I'm just gonna start the next one. 4-2. Period. Let's see where this will go. I have this one already pretty hardy, so let's see what this one is. I don't know how, but this song feels like he really wants to use the like it really has that feeling of it really wants to use it, but it's holding itself back like no, you used it like 7 times so far. Let's give that drum beat a break. Like can you hear what I'm feeling? Like it has that flow to where it wants to do it, but it's not. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I want to make sure I heard that right. Because I want to make sure. Yeah, there it is. I did hear it. I wanted to make sure I did that real quick. Sorry, jumping around. Also, around the like 145 mark, he uses the beat again. That counts. That absolutely counts. Ding. I have to put that part in. Anyway, let me get my ears reactivated with this one. Imperial. The song is called Imperial. What does that word even mean? I have no idea what that means. Let me look it up real quick. Lasting for a very short time. Wow. Ephemerity is the concept of things being translucent or existing only briefly. Academically, the term imperial constitutionally describes a diverse assortment of things experienced from digital media to types of streams. There is no single definition of imperiality. That's very fascinating. So basically, it's a something that's fleeting. It's ephemeral. That's how you say it. Ephemeral. I want to make sure I sound like a smart guy when the video comes out. You feel me? We got to make sure I sound smart, you guys. This will be our little secret. If they're not in the stream, they don't get to know that I'm secretly not that smart. Hey, yo, Theo, yeah. Turn the music up slightly. Yeah, you got it. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if that works. All right. There you go. That better? Yeah, I should. All right. So this is ephemeral is the ephemeral, right? But yeah, like I said, this is gonna be our little secret. You don't tell the people in the video when this comes out that I'm secretly not that smart. Right? Yep, awesome. Yep, sounds good. I don't know if that's for the sound or for the deal that we're making, but yep, either way, we're doing both. That's what that means. What is it? Ephemeral. 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 All right, bit. Yeah. All right. So that's it. This was gonna be a cold open because of what I did with the list. So 4-2 ephemeral. This one I'm going to put in earworm. Honestly, this one's really good. This track is super duper dope. I don't know what else to say. It's just, I feel like first off we need to make sure we understand that ephemeral is the concept of things last a very short time. It's talking about the brevity of life and everything like that, things of that nature. And I think this song really encapsulate that kind of feeling because everything is so fleeting in the fact that the stanza, like the actual phrase for the melodies and the harmonies, are very short compared to everything else that we've heard so far. And I just think that that's brilliant because it strikes that very clean balance of being short enough to where it could catch in, but not so short that it becomes droning and like repetitive in like the worst ways. I think it really strikes that perfect balance. On top of that, the vocals are just so entrancing that it draws you in and it makes me forget that life is ephemeral. See, I know big words. I know them. You know I know them. Come on, I'm the loveless gamer. Lord knows I know big words. Chat, don't you tell whenever the video comes out, don't tell them that I don't know what this word actually meant until like 2 minutes ago. We're gonna pretend like I always knew this. All right, we got it. Cool. Yeah, no, the drum and the bass and the bridge, it's super dope. Like I absolutely adore it. Like I forgot to even comment about it like that. The way the harmony kind of moves a bit during that bridge part is just, it's super good. I better shut up. So far, most of the -2 levels, with the exception of -2, it's really dope. All right, let me see. Let's see. Move on. Let's go. Rumble Rave 4-3. Let's get it. Okay. This is one of those new levels, so I have no idea what it's based off of, so I gotta actually look. You guys gonna watch me as I look this up real quick. I need to be reminded of what, because my memory of these later stages are admittedly not that great. Still on YouTube. pedestrian. I gotta see what the actual level looks like. Yeah, we'll use this viewpoint just so you guys can see it a bit better. The quality to be a bit better. I'm not gonna see it. Oh, here we go. This one's one of the more unique ones, so I'm not familiar with this one as much as Oh, this one with the yeah, this one with the handles and you bounce through and all that. Not. It sounds very foreboding. I'm really into Texas. Right? It's like it's. This song makes you want to start a line of kid and get off the dash of my Chevy Corvette. Bro, like, what? Like, I was just saying, like, this song sounds very, like, it makes me feel like this sense of dread, like I need to do that. Oh my god. Okay, stop. All right. All right, so now that we got that listened to, let's see. Let's get back to the actual tier list itself. All right, pause, stop. There we go. Here we go. So next we have 4-3, a Rumble Wave, which is absolutely true to its name. This is absolutely a banger. I felt constant anxiety listening to this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna put this. I don't know if it's better than the one stages. I think we'll put it right here in the study playlist. Reasoning being is just, while it's very high energy, I don't think it fits the level all that well to me personally. I don't know if I wanted something a bit more upbeat. I don't think upbeat may be the answer for this, because at this point in the story, things are on the clock. Like, you have to defeat the end. You're trying to, like, you know, at this point, you know what's going on. There's like a quick, but I think that the way it does it could be a bit better. I'm not sure how to explain this super well, but I just, overall, I just don't think that this fits the overall theme as well as I think it could have. It's still pretty good. I'm not going to deny the fact that it's still pretty good, but I think it could be a lot better. Oh, gracious. All right, come on. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. 6 more to go. We're at the home stretch, baby. Come on, because I need to at least get this stuff going, guys. I'm telling you, bro. Next up, 4-4, Wishes in the Wind. Let's see what this one is. And we're gonna look at the actual level itself. Because these are newer levels, so I want to make sure that we actually know what we're getting ourselves into. Shadow Child, thank you so much for doing these S-rank videos, because I need them. Wait, holy crap, wait a minute. I can't believe I just let that slip. It's using the same drum beat again. If you're new here, I've said this before, but I've noticed that a lot of these Sonic songs have the same beat. A lot of them have that exact beat, and it's like, once you notice it, it's like it drives you insane. This one's very much more laid back. I'll give it that, but the fact that it's there, dude. It's just, oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, let's get back to actually watching. While listening to this, look at the level. Okay, this is one of the more this is the unique levels. I'm really liking this level in particular. I think this is definitely up there, one of my favorite levels. Yeah, no, for sure. I am definitely. I realized this about myself. I'm definitely a fan of the more smooth stuff. Like the EDM tracks, I recognize I like them a little less than the more either smooth stuff or definitely the funky stuff. I think I remember having trouble like actually S-ranking this level. Did I ever actually S? I feel like I did, but I'm not entirely sure. I may have just got the red ranks in this level, but who knows. Like, man, seeing this is like makes me wish that the sense of speed in the actual cyberspace levels were like a lot more fluid, like it was in the overworld. Because like it just feels just a little bit stiff, like. But I haven't played like the update. I think people have told me that it feels a bit better now, but I'm not entirely sure. I gotta check it out. I gotta play it one of these days. Not today. I may do something on Saturday. Who knows? At this point, I'm still mulling it over. This is called Wishes in the Wind. Alright, I think I got what I need. I think I know what I'm going to say with this one. Let's get this one done. Excuse me. Next up, we have a 4-4 Wishes in the Wind. Overall, I think I'm going to put this in Earworm. I really dig this track. That said, because of the contenders on here, I may put it pretty low. I think I'm going to put it right here. No, I think it's better than 2-4. I think it's really up there. I am a sucker for, like I said, bass lines and really smooth type beats. So already this is already itching the flavor. On top of that, I just think it fits the level really well. Those of you who don't know, 4-4 is one of the more unique levels in the game. It's not really based off of anything. And I think it just really showcases that kind of smoothness, because most of the time you're grinding on rails. You're just kind of going through a bit of tough platforming sections. Like, overall, it's really great. It's got a nice beat. It's got a nice flow to it. Again, that bass line is super well done. It's super infectious to me. Like, I could really just think myself just sit back and relaxing while I'm playing Thrillville in the Concessions minigame, because this is also one of those beats. I don't... Rintaro Soma really does those beats do super well. I don't know why I can't get that off the mind. Ever since I thought about it, I can't get it off. But anyway, yeah. Solid track overall. And Tumby. Yep. No, for sure. Like, it's really got a solid steady beat. And I think, oh yeah. Also, it uses the Sonic beat. So, ding. I'm getting really tired of this thing. Thank you, Theo, for reminding me, bro. I almost completely forgot to add that to ding. That's going to be a thing that's going to be shown in the actual video itself, because it's like, oh my goodness. Hopefully this next one doesn't have the beat. Who knows? I'm perfectly fine with the beat, because it tends to get it rated higher, but my goodness. 4-5, Arrow of Time. Now, see, this is close to the kind of the EDM type feel that I'm into. Like the heavy dubstep, like womp vibes. I'm not really into it. Like, I really like how the underlying melody that the beat is based off of is very spaced out. I really like that it's not super dense in terms of like its melodic growth. Like rhythmically, it's very tight. Wait a minute. You hear that? It's really good. This is also one of those unique tracks. Let's pull up the actual level. I mean, if it wants to go this thing. Yeah, I can't use the search bar for some reason. Arrow of time. This song's almost over. This one's relatively short and sweet. It's like I barely noticed it went by. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I've shown it now. Okay. Let's get this. Show this 720 real quick, so you guys can see it a bit better. Yeah, it's like whenever they like make their own levels, it's like this is super impressive in terms of level design. Like I really dig this one for sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this I mean, spoilers, this one's gonna get rated highly because the fact that I didn't notice that it went by super fast is really all you need to know about this one, especially because these other ones is like not to say that these I necessarily felt the time, but this one was like, oh yeah, it's already over. Wait a minute. Here we go. Do that. All right, next up we have Arrow of Time, which I think this is gonna go to Yakuza Zero territory, dude. Like I gotta put it up there, dude. Like this song is super smooth, like silky, super smooth. Like you you can't find pudding that is as smooth as 4-5 Arrow of Time, dude. Like all the way from the drum beat, the way it uses the melodies, the way it uses the fills. It's not doing the generic like that most of these EDM tracks have. Like it's very interesting in the way that it's not super overbearing. I also love the fact that the melody that it bases its entire beat off of, like it's very much like spaced out melodically, but rhythmically it still has energy, so it's giving off a very energetic vibe, not in the same rock energy that we expect from Sonic, but like in a different sense. Like I don't know, I really super dig this. Also, I think this goes for all the vocals that we've heard those so far, but all the vocals that in the cyberspace are very much like out of the way, almost in the back, and I really dig that, especially for kind of spacey cyberspace kind of vibe. Like for some reason, I super dig that. Like I think it really helps draw you in. I think I've said that several times in this video, but I don't know what else to say. I'm stumbling over my words because this hearing this just makes me happy, dude. I really love this. Also, side note, this has nothing to do with like the actual music itself, but the level design on these stages have been super stellar. Like I'm super happy to hear and see that Sonic Team are able to make quality levels in Sonic games now. Like these are some of the best in the game. I'm not even gonna cap. All right, time step. All right, cool. Almost done, guys. We're almost done. Let's go 4-6 Fog Funk. Yeah, so I can tell, look, because this has fucking titles. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Sorry, something personal came up. While we jamming after this, I gotta check something real quick. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was just about to say I didn't want this to end, but look at this. Woo. That modulation, that's still the deal for me. I know exactly where this is going. So at this point, this is where it loops. Okay. My goodness. Oh my goodness. This level is based off of. I'm not gonna look at this because I think I mean. This is a Chemical Plant Act 1 from Classic Sonic. This is a Chemical Plant. I don't know if it fits that percent. I think it actually does. Wait a minute. I think I know. Yeah, I already know where this is going, but I think this may. This may. And then right after that is what I think is probably the best track in the game, 4-6 Fog Funk. Yeah, this is going up there, dude. I think this is probably the best track in the entire game in terms of cyberspace levels. This is so good. Like again, me being a sucker for funky beats aside for a bit, it moves in a way that I absolutely adore it. It absolutely fits the theming. Like, for those who don't know, this is based off of Chemical Plant Act 1, Classic Sonic's version from Sonic Generations. And I just think it really fits. Like, you can hear hits and notes of how it's like very much inspired by the original Chemical Plant from Sonic 2 in terms musically. And just on top of that, like the way it moves and decides to like keep itself remotely interesting while still keeping the core the same. It's just so masterfully done. This is the last one from Rentaro Soma that has been credited to him, at least as far as the Spotify is concerned. And I'm like, please continue to make more music, Mr. Soma. Like this, like you doing this is amazing. He contributes such a unique energy to the soul music. Like I think a majority of his tracks I've rated highly. Because like the way that he bounces off of like Otani's overall vision, the overall scope of the tracks, is just it's masterful. Like I cannot praise him enough. That this right here is probably the best work that he's done, and it's probably because of like the drums, the bass, the way that it modulates near the end in the back end, just for a bit and like goes back and forth to keep you more interested into the song itself while going through the level. It's just I I I can't disrespect this man. I have to pay. I have to give this man his flowers. This is amazing, and I hope that he continues to make music for the Sonic series because we need more music like this. You know, at least if we're gonna continue going into this more techie direction. But I think that his voice, musically speaking, needs to be heard in this moving forward. It's incredible. I cannot sing his praises enough. It's amazing. Anyway, this has been the Soma-san Pat back in hour. Brought to you by the Twitch channel, you twitch.tv/loveless gamer. Boing. I don't know what else doing with that dog. Let's see. Anything to do with the chat so far? No, not really. All right. Not a problem. We're almost done. All right. We got 3 more to go. Woo, baby. All right. Next up, we have. I'm starting to feel it just a bit, but this is. I got to make sure this goes to the soundtracks for sure. This is funky. I don't know if I put this as Sunset Drive playlist, but I'm definitely putting this in my, of course, the Ultimate playlist. I'm gonna put this also in the video game playlist when I stream and all that. Like this is really good. Anyway, next up we have 4-7. Rewind to Go Ahead. By Otami. It's the beat again. I thought we were done with it, but it's back. I hate everything. That aside. I don't know. I think the longer it goes on, the more I like it. Let me listen to the rest of it, because I think I have a good idea where it's going, though. And the vocals in the back, in the back of it, oh man, that's so beautiful. I really like that. Wait a minute. Okay, let's listen back to that. Hold on. I don't know why that just registered. Come on. Dude, I rate Mystery Castle. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't see the scene. This reminds me of like a Friday Night Funkin' type of beat and like bass line that I would expect. And that's what this song gives me though. But I think I know why I feel. Because I don't feel super strongly about it, which is why I don't think I'm gonna put it in the ear room. But let's see. All right, 3 more to go. Next up we have 4-7 Rewind to Go Ahead. This is going in the study playlist, and yeah, it looks like study playlist is starting to get a little fat. We're feeding it a lot of songs. But I think it goes right here. I think I'm comfortable putting it right here. It's a really solid track. First off, it has the Sonic drum beat, ding. But that aside, I do think that it has a lot of really good stuff going for it. I really like the vocal part that goes to the back. It plays with the beat just a bit near the back end. It just like like it reminds me of like Friday Night Funkin' when they do the no, not I'm thinking of it is Friday Night Funkin', but I'm thinking of the Whitey second song. It's gonna go over my voice. It's gonna be great. Like that. It reminds me of that in terms of that, and I really like that. But for some reason, it's just something about it that doesn't make me feel super strongly. Like it doesn't really grab me. It doesn't really hook me, which is why I don't feel comfortable putting it in the earworm category. But I do think it's a really high contender. It's definitely going on the playlist for sure. Oh my goodness. I'm starting. Yeah, I'm starting to lose it. I can feel myself starting to get a little worn out. But we're almost done, so we can power through. Like the next song says, no pain, no gain. I don't really have nothing else to really say about where we wanted to go ahead though. It's just it really is just that. Like it's really good. That's really all I can say about it. Alright, this is No Pain No Gain, 4-8. You know what? Maybe I should look at the level for this one. Because I know this is the new one of the new ones. Get it in so you guys can see. Ooh. Now that part I absolutely adore. And there we go. Now the chat has super updated for me, so now I see it. Yeah, that level's short. You don't get a chance to really appreciate this song. No pain, no gain, no pain, no gain, no pain, no gain, no pain, no gain. Ooh, that drum breakdown super nice. All right, I got it. All right, let's get it. We almost done. We almost done, guys. All right, next up we got 4-8. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. It's going right here. I think it's right here. It's right here. Oh, I don't know how to feel. I really don't know how to feel. I'm just gonna put it right here. It's about on par with these two. I'm being honest with you. Like Like I really like the background vocals, how it's in the back, like no pain, no gain. I didn't get a chance to really listen to the song fully because the level is kind of short that it's in, but it's like once it really gets going, it really is kind of a bop. It doesn't quite reach that earworm territory because it's like I don't know what it is, but it's lacking that factor. The melody is just not as catchy to me. And it may be because listening to these back to back, I'm starting to get a little sick of the EDM vibe. So maybe that may be influencing why these things aren't hooking me as much. So maybe this may be higher going forward. It may be, maybe if I when I update it in the future, maybe it'll be different. But as of right now, I think I'm comfortable saying that it's a solid track. All right, last one. We're almost done, guys. Signs 4-9. Let's get it. This is the snowboarding level. I'm gonna live it a chance. Let me listen to the rest of it. Uh-huh. So I want to give it a chance. It's the last one. I want to make sure that I give it a chance. All right, that's the loop. That's the part that it loops. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. I think I know exactly what I'm going to say to this. And last, and certainly not least, or maybe it is, 4-9 signs. It's fine, I guess. It's a high fine, I guess. I can acknowledge that it's really good in quality, but it's just I don't know. I feel like I don't really feel much about this song. I acknowledge that it is super well made, and I do like some of the motifs that are in this. It's just overall, it's just kind of fine. And again, this may be just like with the last one. I may just be burnt down on the EDM noise that is with this, so maybe that's why I'm probably a little bit more meh about this than the other ones. But overall, it's just kind of fine, dude. I don't know what you want from me. But just like that, dude, we're done. That is all the tracks in Oronos Island. Overall, I think I'd give this one kind of like a B. I think it's on par with Chronos Island, personally. Like I think it has a lot higher highs but not as much low. So I think it barely goes over Oranos, but I think I mean, it goes over Chronos, but I think it's a little too inconsistent for me to really put it on Ares and Chaos Island. So overall, if I had to rank the islands in terms of cyberspace music, it would be Ares, Chaos, Oranos, Chronos, in that order. But it's like they're all still pretty good. Like overall, if you look at it, nothing was really an ew. I don't think anything was to the point where I would say that's visceral disgust. If anything, I'd say this one, like 4-1, was the closest to it. But even then, I don't feel comfortable like even saying, yeah, I'll just put it there just to put something there. No, I generally think it's a solid track. It's just really the worst track in the game. While 4-6 is one of the best, if it is the best. And like, we look at the highs, a lot of it is really playlist worthy. But I think it just kind of speaks to the fact that I think this game had the excuse because it had the cyber theme going on. So of course a lot of the thing had to be like techno because you're going into like basically a computer, a simulation, if you will. But I do hope that despite how I do think that this soundtrack is good, I really hope that moving forward that Sonic kind of pushes away from this kind of EDM type sound and pushes more back into its rock roots. I think it would say like this visitation is really good, and I think it's good to experiment with it. And I'm open for it to go to different directions. I just think we should get away from the EDM kind of section unless we're doing like platform heavy things, which I really hope we're not doing platform heavy levels in Sonic games. I really do like the going fast kind of thing, where it's like it's more about momentum and speed, if that makes sense. Is there anything else I want to say? No, I think we're gonna wrap the video here. Like I don't know, over like despite the EDM thing, it is like it can kind of be samey, but I do appreciate the amount of variety that is in there. Like I do love the experimentation that Tony San and the entire music team for Sonic Frontiers has done. And again, this is not even including the vocal tracks or the amazingly intriguing overworld music. Like just the cyberspace music by itself is just it's so interesting. And overall, it just kind of puts itself into what I think is one of the best soundtracks that Sonic has had in a while. But that's just my thoughts. What are your favorite cyberspace tracks? Let me know in the comments down below so we can fanboy about it together. If you want to hear me talk about Find Your Flame, again, that video is like right here. Look at it, please. Check it out. I really enjoyed making it, and I really hope that you guys would consider looking at it, especially because I compare it to Infinite. That's pretty good. And if not, there's a whole playlist of my music tier list right here if you want to look at that. I mean, I consider it some of my best work, for better or worse. You feel me? But that's just me. I'm going to actually say goodbye this time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Woo! And no longer recording. We are done. Dude, like I felt myself getting fatigued near the end. Like I am exhausted. Like I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it here. I don't think is there anything else that we need to say over here? Because I mean, I'm gonna comment to what Zena said, but honestly, I think that's just something that we're gonna not even something worth doing. And I'm tired, dude. Like I am super exhausted. I need the break. I need to get something to eat. I need to get off stream, dude. But yeah, if we reached yeah, we're 30 minutes past where I want to end it, but it's fine. Honestly, I'm just glad that I was able to actually get up and do this. And I thought I'd feel good enough to maybe afterwards like play some Sonic Frontiers, check out the new update, but honestly, I'm not in the mood for that right now. I may do that tomorrow. I might. Keyword be might, but none of you are here to hold me to that. So, But anyway, man, I do appreciate you guys coming in. I do appreciate you guys doing this. I really had a lot of fun. I really like having this fun thing, and I'm definitely gonna be doing more tier lists like this in the future on here, where I record them on here and then edit them down and all that. So I think I really like that, but I'll see how it comes out in the actual video. I may tweak some things or not. Who knows, dude? But yeah, I'm super exhausted. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're watching this on the VOD on YouTube, again, thank you guys so much for that. Leave a like, comment what you leave comments and all that. It helps the algorithm and all that. If you like this, subscribe, ring the bell, pay attention to what's on the channel. I do my best to post when things are gonna come up so you can look forward to it, so you can schedule it on your calendar and all that to watch the videos or just bookmark it so you can watch it later. Uh, yeah, if you're on the Twitch, follow. All follows and stuff are super duper appreciated. Everything like that. All you guys' continued support has been amazing. There doesn't seem to be any new follows or anything since recording, which it's fine. I'm grateful for what we have now. I'm grateful that we have at least a few viewers on here. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for watching all that. I'm rambling because I'm tired. I'm super tired. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. I may be on tomorrow to do the Sonic Frontiers update, but if I'm not, then I'll see you guys on Sunday for Breath of the Wild. Be on the lookout for the channel because I may have a special announcement for that. But I'm rambling at this point. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.